Hello, BigMacs, and welcome back to another quick reaction video. So some of you probably noticed I kind of changed the camera angle a bit here. Not sure if I like it or not. We're gonna it might go back and forth between the two. So we'll see. But today I'm back with another quick reaction video, and today I'm reacting to a song that was requested by Nintendo Naruto fan. I hope I said that right. But yes, Nintendo Naruto fan joined the Losers Club. If you don't know what that is, there's a join button down below, and that can explain what the Losers Club is. And because of that, Nintendo, I'm gonna call you Nintendo. I know that you have another name. I'm calling you Nintendo because I like Nintendo. So Nintendo joined the Losers Club and asked me to react to a Crowd of Rebellion with an old song called Daphne. Now, you guys know how I feel about Crowd of Rebellion and how much of a fan I am of them. So I will gladly accept. That being said, I know that there is not a video for this song. Apparently it's a very old song. I think they gave me like a brief description of the song. Let me find it. It's in my Discord, so if you want, you can join my Discord. All the links will be in the description down below. But apparently it is one of their earlier EPs that isn't on any streaming services. Yeah, so we're going to be like go into the beginning of a Crowd of Rebellion, which I haven't done. I thought that I did because of streaming services, but I did not think that they would not include it. Now I feel like I'm rambling a lot, and I just really want to hear this song because it's a Crowd of Rebellion, so I do want to see where they started because where they have gone is amazing. And I will say also, in one of the premieres for the videos that I did, I believe it might have been for the Crowd of Rebellion video that I made, also Nintendo did donate $20 and asked me to review the last album that they just released, Sell It City, so you can expect that at some point in the future as well. And before we get into this quickly, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. If you like this video, click the like, all that fun jazz. But let's just get into it, Big Macs. Here we go. Here is a Crowd of Rebellion with Daphne. Side note, I'm not sure if I can show the video because it does have, it's like art, and I like it, but YouTube might not approve of a naked lady being a tree. We'll see how it goes. Starting off with a xylophone, or a glockenspiel, I should say. Ooh. Vocals are still on point. I like how they sound kind of distant right now. High note. They just, they have this sound when they started. Holy shit. Ooh. I don't know why it's making me do this, but it is. I'm turning it up. They came out of the gate swinging, and if this is on one of their first EPs, like it literally sounds like they already figured out their sound before. I can't. Those screams are so good. Ooh. Oh. I was just dancing along with the clock. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't even know what to say. This is goddamn impressive. The halftime with the drums that you just have to headbang to. This is insane. No wonder why they blew up. They need to be bigger. They need to blow up more. Holy shit. Oh, we're getting a build-up? Are we gonna get a build-up, or is the song gonna end? Okay, I just got chills. I was not expecting that. Holy fuck. I'm like genuinely speechless. So I just like froze. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. That was goddamn impressive. Oh my god. We'll get into it in a second, but as I was saying, are you sure that this is correct me if Nintendo is wrong, but this is one of their first EPs that they made, and they already sounded like this. Like, the point that I was about to say before is that a lot of bands, when you hear like their first EPs, you can kind of hear the sound that they're going for. Like, if you listen to like old like Dance Gavin Dance and stuff like that, you're like, oh, okay, like you can kind of hear like what they're going for. It kind of still sounds like a bit like it's not as polished as like the newer stuff that they have, or like their later releases, like of any band when they have like a sound like this, where you listen to their older stuff, it's like, okay, you can kind of hear like where they're going or like kind of what they're going for, but it's not as polished as like the new stuff when they kind of figure it out. But A Crowd of Rebellion just apparently came out of the gates being like, yeah, this is what we do, this is the sound that we make, fuck you, it's a basic, we know what we're doing. Because oh my god, holy shit, I'm just impressed. I don't know what else to say, but I am just impressed. A Crowd of Rebellion always impresses me. I've never been let down. When I heard about this, I was like, oh, it might be a bit like, like it probably will still be good because it's A Crowd of Rebellion. But again, when you hear of like a first EP from a band, you're kind of like, oh, you know, after hearing all the old stuff, or after coming from listening to all the new stuff and going back to the old stuff, you might be like, you know, but like, damn. I just need to listen to it again. Like, just the vocal and piano alone are just so good. Oh my god. Like, it just already sounds like it could have been on like the album with like The Crow and like all of that stuff. And the vocals. Again, going not to like, you know, kind of go back to this point again, but like when you listen to bands from their older first kind of like EPs or anything like that, the vocals usually sound a bit rougher. Not in A Crowd of Rebellion's case, not in this case at all. Dude, how is that possible? His voice is so beautiful. It's not fair. Like, I don't think I need to say anything. Like, just listen to that. Like, the drums sound so good. Like, it's just like, it's like they figured out like 90% of their sound in this EP, and then they just like polished off the last 10% or 5% that they needed. Like, holy shit. Like, even just this. Like, even just that guitar with the delay sounds so good. And the group vocals that they have in here just add like a whole other dynamic into this song too, especially at the part later on where I was not expecting it to go that way and I almost like broke down crying. Just go back and watch the video and you can see me almost break down crying and holding it in and just not knowing how to emote, because damn, it's so beautiful. I can't wait to hear it again. And this part is clever, like using like the ticking of like a clock as like the metronome for the guitars playing, and it's like it kind of has like this like math rocky kind of like vibe to it. So clever. Like, it's not fair that a band for one of their first releases just sounds like this naturally. It's not fair. It's not fair to any other band out there. Other bands had to like figure out their sound. A Crowd of Rebellion was like, this is A Crowd of Rebellion. I like that pause in before this part where it goes like the drums do like the halftime. It's just because you're like, where's it gonna go? And then it's, I love halftime. I love when drums go into like a halftime where it's just like quick and then there's like the, and then halftime, because then it just changes. Like, you go from like bobbing along like this to just like full on like what? Like, you just start off like this and then And then you change to this. Like, it's, at least for me, I love it. It's so effective. It adds such a good dynamic. Oh my god. See, from here is when I thought the song was gonna kind of start dipping down into like the ending of it, and I was like, or it's gonna either kind of slow down and end, or they're gonna build it up and like, I thought it was gonna go into more of like a heavier thing, or just kind of back into like the chorus. But what they did, I love. I just hit my ring on my tooth. Ow. Yeah, it's so good. The way that it just goes into like, again, I thought it was just gonna kind of like pause and then go back into like the song, but the way it just kind of builds up into like these like group vocals, and it sounds like it's a lot like more layered than the other ones that they have, like, and his vocals kind of lead into it. I love these group vocals. Oh god, this makes me so happy. And then it just goes back to the intro for the ending. So beautiful. Such a goddamn beautiful song. A Crowd of Rebellion has been killing it since day one, apparently. I feel like I say this a lot with like some groups, but it's just like, it's not fair. It's not fair sometimes. It's just, it makes it like impossible for other bands to like feel good about where they started from. Because like, listen to how like perfect that was. They came out of the gates swinging, and I don't understand. They're not more popular than they already, like, they just need to be more popular. It's not fair. There's certain bands where you're like, okay, like, you know, they're a bit like underground or whatever, but like, a Crowd of Rebellion just needs all fucking love, man. But yes, BigMacs, there you have it. That was me just praising A Crowd of Rebellion yet again with the song called Daphne. And I think that this is going to be on repeat for a while, because I, again, was not expecting it to sound like that. Especially, I will say, like, a lot of bands, when they have a sound kind of similar to this, they have a very heavy beginning. Like, if you take, like it's probably not the greatest comparison, but, like, Bring Me the Horizon had a very heavy beginning. And then they kind of, like, changed their sound. And that's kind of, any real band, or any band that kind of, in this scene usually has like a more heavier start, or like a bit more of like a poppier start. I don't know. They have like a very different sound to like what they currently have. But I feel like A Crowd of Rebellion has just been very clever at being able to like keep the same kind of sound that they have, but keeping it interesting. Because there's other bands that have the same sound throughout their entire history, and you're just like, okay, this kind of sounds the same. It's repetitive. It just sounds the exact same as everything else. But A Crowd of Rebellion is just so good that they make like minor changes or tweaks or add certain effects, or just like, they just know how to like keep their sound, but also evolve it. They're just great at what they do. And apparently everything that they do, I love. So there you have it. But yeah, thank you, Nintendo, for joining the Losers Club and recommending me this song. I really do appreciate it. If you, BigMacs, did like this video, I'd love if you click the thumbs up. And again, if you're not subscribed, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. And if you want to be a part of the Losers Club, there's a join button that you can do as well. But as I always say, make sure to take care of yourself first, especially in these times. I hope that you all are doing okay. I don't know if anyone's asked you that recently, but I hope that you're doing fine. Let me know what you, BigMacs, thought in the comments down below as well. Are you guys as blown away as I am? There's a hair floating that now I've just been distracted by. We're good. Anyway, back to ending this video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. And damn, I'm hoping that I'm still also on some kind of a schedule and getting a bit better at uploading at certain things. Don't worry. I know that there's a lot that I have to catch up on. There's a lot of full band reaction videos that I want to do. But as I said too, Nintendo did also ask for a full review for Zealot City, so I will be working on that at some point. I haven't listened to the album yet because I want to listen to it when I can make a video for it, so I need to find time to do that, but expect that sometime in the future. I don't know what else to say. Again, if you want to hear all my thoughts and watch me have like a midlife crisis listening to the song and how amazing it is, just go back and watch the video again. But BigMacs, once again, I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.